All right, Seahawks taking the field today in the annual Salute to Service game, bringing in former Seahawk tight end Luke Wilson with this conversation to talk about the experience during these Salute to Service games. Thank you so much for being with us again. Good morning.
Good morning. I love Friday mornings, and I look forward to them.
That makes me happy.
Yeah,
it's really good to have you here.
I appreciate that.
And we appreciate your perspective, too. And we're glad that you're alive, because if you saw last week, Luke almost got, railroaded by a delivery truck.
What are the chances? I was standing in the parking lot for 40 minutes. Not one car comes in. We go live in the UPS truck. How's it out for me?
It's the beauty of live TV.
No. Crazy.
It's good to have you here. So anyway, the Seahawks have some special gear for the Salute to Service game. Joining us to talk about that this morning is Melanie Hoshino from the Seahawks Pro Shop. Melanie, good morning.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having us.
Melanie, I've got a question I'm supposed to ask you, but I figured I'd go a little ad lib here. Who's your favorite all-time Seahawk that you've had to deal with?
Luke Wilson.
No. There we go. I appreciate that, Melanie. But anyway, so before we show the gear, I know the Seahawks they're donating 12% of the proceeds. Talk about that and just exactly where is this money going?
Yeah, so this money is going to Brigadoon Service Dogs. This company is located in Bellingham, and what they do is they train service dogs, and once those dogs are ready to go out to families, veterans, anyone who is in need of a service dog.
Oh my gosh, I love that. I mean, service dogs, you had me at service dogs, honestly. It sounds like you guys are doing something so amazing here. I mean, talk a little bit about the NFL's involvement in Salute to Service, if you can, Melanie.
Yeah, so every year we come out with Salute to Service gear. As you see, I'm wearing a jersey, jackets, sweatshirts, hats, and then we select a nonprofit organization that some of our proceeds go to and help raise funds for them.
Okay, Melanie, I mean, I see the jersey you're wearing. Can you show us a little more of the gear? This stuff looks sick, man. I'm kind of jealous. We used to get this in the facility, but
you did?
I'm gonna have to show up to the pro shop this weekend to get
fashion show.
Get fitted.
Yeah.
You know? Is there any way we can see a little more of the gear here?
Yeah, for sure. So we have a women's knit hat, and we have a really cool beanie here. And we have like a digi-print sweatshirt, as well as, I don't know if you could focus in on that, but there's a lapel pin for this weekend's game. And we also have a men's jacket. And of course, we have a DK Metcalf Salute to Service jersey.
Melanie, this is fantastic. Thank you so much for, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off there.
Oh, I was just going to say all of this merchandise is available at both of our locations, Renton Landing and, of course, here at Lumen Field.
Melanie, thank you so much with the Pro Shop this morning, and you can head to the Seahawks Pro Shop to get some of that gear that you just saw there. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And Luke, I got to ask you, because you said that, of course, you got to rock some of that gear, which sounds like a good, but you also got to meet some of these heroes as well. Can you talk about your experience with that?
You know, one of the coolest things for me, and I've heard this from a variety of veterans, is talking about how, especially in the Seattle area, they would be overseas and they'd wake up at some odd hour, and there was like, I don't remember the name, but there's one TV station that would broadcast our games and say how, like, you know, in the middle of all of the hardships they're going through overseas, they'd have a 3 a.m. wake-up call to watch the Seahawks games, and to be able to like hear that you bring that small couple hours of joy to their lives, you know, with the sacrifices they're making, is something I've always like found very special, and like just even thinking about it now, like a cool moment for me to kind of reflect on.
That's awesome. And I love how you can be here again. I know we were just talking about this, but I love having you here for that perspective, because it's more than just football. It's more than, I mean, of course it's about football, but we're looking at all these great memories with you and some of the heroes here, and it's more than just playing the game. Yeah,
I think a lot of times when you're a fan, you don't realize that there's like a very human aspect to playing football, you know, and with fantasy football and all these things, everybody wants to kind of like dehumanize us, and honestly, we deserve it. Like, I understand that side of it. But, you know, sometimes it's kind of nice to peel back. Like, we are human beings. There are, like, connections we make. that are beyond just like signing contracts and, like you said, playing football, which the older I got was the more enjoyable part of playing.
I love that.
Yeah.
Oh, well, Luke, thank you for being here. And Luke's not going anywhere. I mean, because we're going to chat with him just in a few minutes, speaking of, about the football side of the game. So thanks for being here. We love having you here.